All right, what's up, everybody? I'm still learning things about this microphone, I guess, in particular. So it's like it's too close, it's too far away, my voice isn't clear. Somehow I got copyrighted. Again, maybe I walked too close to the radio. Who knows? But who cares? What we're going to do is some axle pressing. I've already done one warm-up set. We're just going to keep on going up from here. This is 135. Don't let it fool you. See, the axle bar is only 25 pounds, contrary to how it looks. You would think it would be heavier than a standard bar, but instead it's actually lighter. So having the 10 pounds on here with the 45 just makes it 135. So it always looks like you're doing more than you're doing if you use one of these Titan axle bars. So bang out a set. And we're going to talk about getting ready, staying ready, being ready. So that's the plan for today. Yeah, that moved pretty good. Felt pretty good. Okay, here's the kicker. I'm getting ready, staying ready, being ready. But that weight is the number that I need to do with one arm with a dumbbell. Why? Because I'm going to do a strongman contest in April. So why am I doing an axle bar and not, a dumbbell? Well, because for one thing, I only have an 80-pound dumbbell. That's not heavy enough. So what I'm trying to do here is just work on the general motion of leg drive, drop out from under the bar, stand up with it, all that kind of stuff. But also, that's the biggest difference, I think, between strongman and powerlifting. And it makes me think of, just getting ready, staying ready, being ready without knowing exactly and having exactly everything ducks in a row. Because there's like a circus dumbbell that you can buy and put plates in it to make it different weights. And it's like the exact thing you use in the competition. Well, in strongman, a lot of times you just use what you have. There's countless stories if you watch it and watch the videos and stuff, or people's personal channels or whatever. They'll train all the time with stuff that they have that is nothing like what they compete with. But they know they got to get ready and stay ready. And if they can get their hands on something or go to a gym or a friend that has the stuff, then they will. But otherwise, they just do something similar, get the basics down, and then when they get there, they do the best they can with it. So here's the spiritual application. There's the parable of the 10 virgins who were waiting on the groom to come back to the wedding thing. And 5, it's basically 5 were ready and 5 weren't, because they were supposed to, wait, have their lights on, ready to go. And 5 I guess were just nonchalant or just thought he'd be there sooner than they thought. And all of a sudden they run out. And they can't go out and buy anything because it's night, all stores are closed. And then they're trying to get the 5 smart ones to share, and they're like, kind of like your problem, right? We're ready and you're not. We can't share, and then we all run out. That'd be bad. I mean, it almost sounds mean, right? But, are you going to be ready for whatever, whenever? Or are you just going to think this is good enough? It's not good enough. You got to be ready. You got to stay ready. You got to, go all out and not wait on somebody else or something else to do it for you. So, anyway, all right, I did 5. I'm going to probably cut down to about 3 because I just really want to go heavy today, but maintain good form. So I don't want to get too tired by doing a ton of reps. So we'll do 3, because this will be 155. And, just trying to get the form, because every implement's different. So I want to be ready. Stay ready. Whew. See, that's another difference between strongman and powerlifting. Just doing it, right? Not wearing anything, no straps, no belt. I might, but so far I haven't. In fact, I probably will if I'm smart, just trying to protect myself and everything. But strongman is just do it. Powerlifting is like, you want everything to be just right. You want the bar just like at the meet. You want the bench just like at the meet. You want to wear your wraps, your sleeves, your belt, your special shirt, your special shoes, all that stuff. Because, powerlifting is so exact and so specific, and that's fine. But in strongman, everything is just, whatever. Pick that weirdly shaped rock up and carry it over here, or pick up this thing and over your head. Grab this odd implement and drag it, pull this rope, carry this chain. There's all kind of weird stuff that you're going to do. It's like last week I was pretty well geared up. So that's one. Okay, this is what I did last week, plus 10 pounds. So we'll go 175. So now I guess for safety's sake, I will put some stuff on. But, that felt good so far. But think about, just that idea of just being ready, no matter exactly what the situation is. And, of course, in the spiritual side, we're going back to these 10 virgins. It wasn't just, be ready to pick up something heavy. It was, important because the parable that Jesus was really trying to talk about was him coming. And the fact that he, is here, but then he's leaving to come back. And so many of the people there that were listening to him missed him the first time, but he's already planning ahead about the second time. It's like, maybe this is bad theology. No, I think it's pretty good theology. I don't know. The first time he came, it's almost like the engagement, okay? And when he comes back, it's the wedding. And so it's sort of a dual purpose parable there. But, he's there, he set it up, he left. Are we going to be ready when he comes back? Okay? And people weren't ready the first time he came. And he gave him a chance, When he comes back the second time, that's where this parable, it's like the rubber meets the road. It's too late. Get it right now. Repent and believe now. And, I'm just picking up some weights. Big freaking deal. But, if you don't repent and believe the gospel, here comes the groom. Here's the wedding. Oops, you missed it. That's not just a little boo-boo. That's an eternal consequence. So let me grab my handy-dandy, whatever they're called, the wrist wrap things. I should have probably been wearing them this whole time, but I didn't, okay? So this is 10 more pounds than last week. Now, I think last week I did sets, and today it's just sort of like a max effort thing. So, I did like 2, 3, and 3 or something. I don't remember. I wrote it down. That's what the journal's for. So with this, I'm going to do 2, even if I feel like a third one. I'm just going to pass on the third one, put on some more weight, because 175, it's actually more than I've done in a while, but Not because I can't, it's just because I haven't been working on this as much. It's like you got to stay ready. You want to be in striking distance, but you're not going to be totally like maxing out on every lift. That's not healthy either. Okay then, so if you know anything about this kind of lifting, you can probably tell that second rep wasn't ideal. Not enough leg, too much arm, which is why it was harder to finish. You're trying to like launch the weight up there with your legs, which I know sounds weird if you're not familiar with the lifting, but that's kind of how that works. So 175 for 2. All right, that's not awful. So let's try 185 for probably 1, which means I gotta find some fibers over here somewhere. Yeah, here's one. But we're getting up there. So again, it looks pretty funny with all these random little dinky plates on it. Well, that's good. We're getting better. That's good. That's what we want, right? So, are you ready? I hope I'm ready for this weight. I know I'm ready for Jesus. And that might sound funny to people, but, read the Bible enough to figure it out. You do know, you can know. It's not a mystery, it's not a secret. Alright. Also gotta take a proper breathing time. Oh man, it's good stuff though. Feels good. You never get away from every type of lift, but obviously at different times for different things, you'll have more of a focus. All right, so this is going to be, haven't done this in a while. Wonder if I should get real fancy and put the sleeves on my arms. Maybe I will. I don't know if they even help. But we'll do it, just in case. So 185. Yeah, this is 20 more pounds than last week, but not in the sense of like the reps to the single, that ratio. We're in the same neighborhood, we're in the same ballpark. So we're just going to throw it up one time if we can. Don't worry if I fail, I'll still post it. I mean, this is real life, okay? So let's clip this back over here and gear up. There we go. That felt super smooth. It took me a while to get into it and, to get right, get the setup right. But everything just fired like so perfect. Like I could just feel the momentum from the leg drive. Just like I barely felt like I used my arms except for the lockout itself. So, that's the goal. And so that's why I do this, even though I'm doing a dumbbell in the contest, because it's just getting that and then dial it in when I can with a dumbbell. To just not do it at all, and I don't have a dumbbell, I guess I just won't do it. That's stupid, that's just really, really dumb. So what you're trying to do is what, fail? No. You wanna be able to do something to mimic, the main parts of the lift, and then get back to, when you can get somewhere with a dumbbell and really work on it. And man, if you can find a circus dumbbell, great. But there's no excuse for just not doing something because, I don't have this, I don't have that. Look at this gym. We don't have a lot here, but I've trained here for 2 powerlifting meets, and I've won my division both times. So that means I've won just as many times training at a real gym as I have training here. So it's just how much do you want to train and be ready, not where you're training and having all the gizmos and gadgets. Who cares about that stuff? My arms are falling asleep because of these stupid sleeves. So go out and have a good day if you want to.